Now listen, I know Houston's a big city. I know it's got a share of crime, chaos, and mystery, but y'all, 16 bodies, 16 human bodies have been pulled from Houston's bayous just this year. And dig this, officials are saying, oh, there's no serial unaliver, nothing suspicious. Wait a minute. So y'all mean to tell me 16 people end up unalive found in the same type of place and it's just all a coincidence? Come on now. Something about that ain't sitting right. What's up, family? Welcome back to Insider Scoop, where we don't just repeat what the news say, we ask the questions they're too comfortable to ignore. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, tap the like, share this video, and drop your city and state down below because I need to know who else is watching this and thinking, Houston, what's really going on out there? All right, let's get into it. So, here's what we know. According to media and news outlets such as Fox News, KHOU 11, and ABC 13 Houston, the police have discovered 16 bodies in various bayous across Houston since the start of the year. Most of them were found in Buffalo Bayou, Brays Bayou, and White Oak Bayou. And that's all over different parts of the city. And here's where it gets strange. Most of these bodies were found by accident, like people just kayaking, fishing, cleaning, and then suddenly they see something floating. 16 times this year. Now, what Mayor John Whitmire, he came out and said that there's no serial unaliver. People just need to relax. Relax. Sir, 16 bodies don't sound relaxing to me. 16 sounds like a pattern. Now, family, what do y'all think? Does this sound like random bad luck or is something bigger going on here? Because if you ask me, the math ain't nothing. So the police are saying most of these unalivings aren't connected. Some were suicides, some were drownings, others were accidents. Now, okay, I get it. Not everybody in a river is a homicide, but 16, that's more than one per month. Does anybody think that's weird? And then get this, the police said most of them aren't connected. So what about the ones that are connected? What about those? Even people living near the bayous told reporters they don't buy it. One local said that they have been living there for years and never heard this many unalivings in such a short time. And you can't blame folks for being suspicious because what's the one thing the city doesn't want? Bad headlines that scare tourists or investors. Of course, they're going to say nothing to see here. That's normal. If this was your city and 16 people were found in the water, would you believe the no foul play story or would you start locking your doors and watching your back? Because I know what I'd be doing. Now, here is something that a lot of people don't know. This ain't even new for Houston because back in 2022, there were the same similar recoveries, bodies found in the same bayous, same areas, and locals started a nickname online. They called it the Bayou Body Mystery. People were speculating, is there a serial unaliver? Are these cartel related? Or is Houston just hiding something darker beneath the surface, literally? And every time officials said the same thing, no foul play, just accidents. So I gotta ask, how many accidents make a pattern before somebody admits it's a problem? So do y'all think that cities, I mean, cover up stuff like this to protect their image? Because I feel like if this was happening elsewhere, maybe we'd see national coverage, not just local blurbs. Mayor Whitmire, he's standing at Fire Mommies. He said once again that there is no serial unaliver in Houston. These are all isolated incidents, and the only thing serial is misinformation. So he's basically saying the media is blowing it up. Let's get into the clip of what he had to say and what local people in the community had to say.
The media's got a job, but I do say enough's enough on speculation, out of respect for the families and also for 2.3 million Houstonians and our region. We have challenges. We're meeting those challenges. But a serial loose in Houston is not one of our challenges today.
What is going on, Houston? 16 bodies pulled from the bayous? That's insane. First it was 1, then 2, a missing college student found, then 6, and still we're being gaslighted, told there's no serial. Well, it sure looks like one. We're at body count 16. This is crazy. Houston, this is a huge problem. We got to do something.
I don't know, y'all, but something strange is going on in Houston. And let me say this. This is the 16th body they done found this year in the Buffalo Bayou area. Yo, y'all remember the week of September the 15th? They found 5 bodies each day, back to back. Wasn't even 24 hours. They was finding another body. And now all of a sudden, this another body? Nah, it done skipped a few days, like a week. Now it's back on with another body being found. I mean, I find that kind of obvious and kind of suspicious, like 16 bodies found like in one area every other day or every day and within a week. Like, that was a red flag. That was a major red flag. And they're saying that it's no such thing as a serial unaliver. It's something or somebody knows something is going on and it's not right. And if anybody is seeing anything, y'all need to report what's going on, because this is too much going on. This is like too many people just coming up unalive. Now, this body right here was a male. They said it was no signs of foul play. They said he's going to do a autopsy on the body. So I keep y'all informed. Y'all like, share, comment, and repost. And y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comments. Bye, y'all.
So what you're telling me is body number 16 has showed up at the Houston Bayou, and cops are still denying that there's a serial killer? How many does it take?
So y'all heard what they had to say, and I have found out there has been an update. There has been an update, y'all. There it is. You see it for yourself. It's no longer 16 bodies. It's now up to 28. I found this on HoustonChronicle.com. Okay. So this article, y'all, this is so much of a concern. This article, if you scroll down, it gives you the people's name, a brief description of who they are, their background, and then how the situation happened, how they ended up in the bayous. It's the list of everyone's name here. And that's one of the things I was going to ask, where is the list of names, dates, and the causes of the unalivings. But if you go to this article, it's not a national article, it is a local article. But if you go to Houston Chronicle, that is Houston Chronicle without an S.com, you can read all of this. I'm not going to go through these. That's why I provided you with the information. But y'all, it is up to 28 bodies. But let me play devil's advocate for a second. If that's true, why isn't there more transparency? Where are the extra detailed reports? Because the city just says 28 bodies. That's it. No explanation, no timeline, nothing. When you keep people in the dark like that, you leave room for conspiracy and fear. If you lived in Houston, would you feel comfortable walking near those bayous right now? Or are they keeping your distance? Are you keeping your distance until somebody starts telling the truth? Houston residents are frustrated. They're on social media posting videos, asking for updates, and some are even organizing online discussions to track the cases. One local TikTok creator said if this was happening in another state, it'd be national news. But since it's Houston, they act like it's business as usual. And honestly, she might be right because 28 bodies in 1 year should make national headline. Most people don't even know it's happening. Why do y'all think this story isn't getting more attention? Is it because people just don't care anymore or because the media picks and chooses what's worth covering? Now, I'm not saying it's a serial unaliver, but I am saying this. Something in Houston's water, figuratively and literally, ain't right because people don't just keep ending up in the same kind of place over and over without a deeper problem behind it. Even if these aren't connected unalivings, what does it say about a city where so many people are going unnoticed, falling through the cracks? This could be a mental health crisis, a homeless crisis, a crime crisis, whatever it is, it's a crisis. And somebody's got to address it before number 29 shows up. What do y'all think is really going on? Coincidence, cover up, or something criminal? And if this was your city, would you be demanding answers or moving away? Listen, this story right here is not just creepy, it's sad. 28 families had to get that call. 28 people didn't make it home. And the least we can do is pay attention and ask questions and not let the story fade away like those bayous. If you believe something bigger might be happening, hit the like button right now. If you think the public deserves answers, subscribe, share the video, and drop your thoughts in the comments because one thing for sure, 16 or 28 ain't normal. And somebody out there knows the truth. Until next time, stay aware, stay safe, and keep asking the questions they don't want us to ask.